Well, these guys seem to be doing okay after their move. The property over there, you can just see the machine moving around, has been sold. So all of that there is going to be developed. My hive was over there, so I moved it from there all the way to here, which in my estimate would be about 110 meters or so. So the trick is, when I moved it at night, and when I placed it here, I put a stick over the front. I'll show you the stick. There's a lot more leaf here at the time, but I placed, so it's sparse, it's about the same, it's sparse but it's still fairly leafy. So I put that over the entrance, so in the morning they couldn't just fly straight off, they had to negotiate through some of those little twigs. So that meant that evening when I went to have a look where the hive was, there was only about 10 bees flying around. There was only about 10 bees flying around, so that's not too bad. Normally what would happen if you don't do that, everything that flies off and will end up where the hive was, and not come back to where the hive has been moved to. But if you put a twig or a little stalky branch over the front, what happens is they think because the orientation is also slightly different, it's about 90 degrees off to where it was originally pointing. I think the tree's fallen over, so they'll do a reorientation flight and come back to where the hive has been moved to, and not where it was. But yeah, it's quite a hot day today, so you can see they're starting to beard. So they're obviously doing alright, quite happy, doing their thing. You can see the bits of wood are screwed on the side. This type of hive is also made up of boxes, so I had to make those little straps. You can see the straps. So I put straps on both sides so that all the boxes would be held together in case we'd bumped it or tripped or whatever, and put these two planks on either side, and we just picked it up and carried it over here. I'll come back and take those handles off, but otherwise they seem to be quite happy. So this hive is my American ECO beehive, or hive for slightly colder climates. So it's a bit more boxy shape, and it's a slightly higher internal volume, but not a lot, because this one actually has got top bars in. They're in and they're screwed in. You can see that row of screws across the top there. Those are actually holding the top bars in. They're not secured on both sides, they're only secured on the one side, and they broom handles. But you get two sizes of broom handles. This is a larger size broom handle, and there's about a 10mm gap between each broom handle. So there's nothing on the bottom, and then there's broom handles, broom handles, broom handles. So if you need to inspect it, you can inspect it by separating the boxes, removing one of those screws and pulling out that particular effectively top bar, and inspecting it. Yeah, so I'll come back in a couple of, probably about 2 months time, take the honey box off, and that should be full. Have a good day.